the biggest trend that we can see now in the industry is the embodied carbon. Because while we can see the carbon emissions at the moment are kind of like being reduced through the design to reduce the operational carbon, what we can see is the embodied carbon is something that is kind of, we are lagging on that. We are not kind of working towards that much. But I can see all as a consultant, the sustainability consultant and the facade consultants, we are pushing towards that to reduce the embodied carbon on the facade and on the materials that we select. So I can see that is kind of a big trend at the moment, or that's what we are trying to make it a big trend. I think the biggest challenge, and it's been always like that, and it's not just for the facade sector, it's anyone in the industry, is to kind of find a way to communicate to the client why we need to do more sustainable facades, less with less embodied carbon, things like that. We really need to be able to showcase and explain to the clients so they think it's actually there is adding some value on their project. That's, I think, is the challenge, but I think it's really interesting for us because it also challenges ourselves to actually showcase of all the elements and everything that we want to implement. I think while they're getting there, and I think they're working really hard and kind of updating the codes, I think we need to move a little bit faster, because while all these codes and some of them are not really restringing in some of the values that they are kind of requiring, we really need to, during this time, the buildings, we are building new buildings with less actually requirements. We need to move faster, we need to be more constraints, because then this way also is easier for us to convince the client to actually pay for more sustainable buildings. While later on they are going to ask for that, the government at some point is going to be asking for that, so why we don't do it as soon as possible.